Hello again, everybody. This is Rocket Rick J18, and today I want to talk to you about my 1954 Bowman set. The baseball card war between Topps and Bowman was at its peak during the time that the 53 sets came out, both companies producing really wonderful issues. By 1954, Bowman was really feeling its financial pinch, and it produced a set that, while it was very attractive, was really not up to the same standard as the 53 set. The 54 effort was really an attempt to regain market share and cut costs at the same time. And as you can imagine, that was a very difficult thing to do. The 1954 Bowman set was rushed to the printers with numerous errors, especially in the second series. It's estimated that as many as 40 variation cards are said to exist, bringing the total card count for a master set builder to 264. The high number series is really not any more difficult to obtain than the low number series. The players, the color portraits are not as vibrant as the 1953 set, which featured a full front color photograph in the cards number 1 through 160, and then of course they did issue a black and white set of 64 cards to make up the last, if you want to call it a separate set or a series in the set. There is there's a number of cards that are included in the 54 Topps set, especially rookies that are in the 54 Bowman set, and they of course include Hank Aaron, Ernie Banks, Al Kaline, and a few others. They did a kind of an interesting layout for the set. There are 224 cards, and that mathematically works out to be, and the way that it's done works out to be 16 teams and 14 cards per team. And the layout is each team is in the same position, so that the New York Yankees, for example, have card number 1, 16 cards later, card number 17, 16 cards later, card number 33, and so on. Card number 66 was originally Ted Williams' card, but Ted had signed an exclusive arrangement with Topps for 1954, and indeed he appears on both the first and the last cards in that set. So his card had to be pulled, and it was replaced by Jimmy Pearsall, so that Jimmy Pearsall has two almost identical cards in the 1954 Bowman set, the only difference being the number. And card number 66 has a Jimmy Pearsall image on it. And then I'm not sure, I think maybe it's, I was going to say 217, but that's not right. Let's see if I can find it here real quickly. 210. So card number 210, same picture, same stats, same little blurb. The only difference is the number of the card. So you could say, in a sense, that there are 224 cards in the set, but then you have to take away Ted Williams and add a second Jimmy Pearsall card. So you could make the argument that there are now only 223 cards in the set. But that's not the way it's counted. Most of the variations are errors, and to give you an example, card number 12 is Roy McMillan, Cincinnati Reds. The initial issue has a line for at-bats, 551 in the year, 1,290 for his career. And the corrected card says 557 at-bats in the year and 1,296 at-bats for his career. And it just goes on. There's just a number of errors of that type. Card number 33, Vic Raschi, the Yankee pitcher, does not have a traded line in the original card, and then the corrected card has a traded line, reflecting that Raschi was in fact traded. And just looking to see on my card, it's the no traded version. So that's about it on the errors and variations and the excitement over the Ted Williams card. So there are a few cards, however, in the Bowman set that do not appear in the top set for 1954, and they include Mickey Mantle, Bob Feller, Roy Campanella, Robin Roberts, and Pee Wee Reese. The top rookie cards that are included are Don Larson and Harvey Keene, so that's a kind of a disappointment there. One other oddity is the Baltimore Orioles team player cards. The Orioles were moved at the end of the 1953 season from St. Louis, where they played under the name the Browns, and then at first appearance in Baltimore. The fact is that there were no pictures of any of the Orioles in their new uniforms or hats, and so the Bowman art department had to make do with their best guesses, and that resulted that on some Orioles caps, the bird, the Baltimore Oriole bird, is facing to the right for some players and to the left with other players. So there's no really rhyme or reason to it. When the official caps came out, they do all face the same direction, but not on the cards. So that's about it, really. So here's what I'd like to do is stop this video, turn the cards around, and show you the cards making up the set.